spring break at Universal Studios. Let's go inside and check it out. But before we begin, we publish theme park videos on this channel all the time. So hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you'll know when another video is ready for you to view. So here is the plan today at Universal Studios Orlando. We're gonna check out the wait times, the crowds for Spring Break 2019. In addition, since we are recovering from the flu, this is our first day back in the world actually being able to get out and do some stuff.
In a week. Honestly, we've been hermits.
I think what I'll do is I'll show you a couple little tricks if you're not feeling well, what to do when you're in the park. And it doesn't have to be because of the flu or the cold. Maybe you rode Ride Rockit one too many times. Well, I'm going to show you a couple tricks how to deal with that. Before we get going on their wait times and such, I just want to remind you that once you get inside the gates, they are still selling the Express Pass. You don't have to buy it before you get into the park. And a lot of times this line is shorter than waiting up front. And the first wait time we're going to check on, a very popular ride, Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem. 70 minutes, which, you know, I don't think is too bad for today. I kind of think I've seen worse.
Oh, definitely, on just like a regular day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And right across the way from Despicable Me is Shrek 4D, and it's a typical 30-minute wait, which is usually what I see for this ride, so not too bad. So hopefully my voice is not too bad from being sick all week. It doesn't sound good in my head. But the first little tip I have for you guys is buy your pass or your ticket with the American Express card.
Yep.
That way you get access to the American Express lounge, which if you're not feeling well for whatever reason, you're sick, you got a cold, you rode Ride Rockit way too many times.
You need some air conditioning.
So yeah, you can go inside, you can get some free water, relax on the sofas and the couches, get some AC and recharge, and hopefully you'll start feeling a bit better. And this is located kind of near the alley of where the Shrek 4D ride lets out and like the Donkey Shrek Fiona meet and greet. So we're at Ride Rockit right now, and the ride has been down for about 30 minutes. But I was talking to one of the cast members and they said when they went down they had a full queue. So that's pretty bad luck for those guys who are in queue for that. Especially if like you wait in line for like an hour and then you get right up to it and then it closes down. So we'll check back on this later, but it's down for now. And today the Jimmy Fallon race through New York, no standby waits whatsoever. It's only virtual line waits today.
Okay, so we're here at the Mummy and Rick just went in. The wait for this regular standby is 65 minutes. What he's going to do is he's going to use his Fast Pass to see how quickly we can get through that line and get out, to give you guys kind of an idea of how Express Pass works and how much time it can save you. Alright, let's start the clock. And he's been in line for 4 minutes and he hasn't moved even past the entrance. Not a good sign.
Well, here we go. I have just gotten off the Mummy. What was the timer, Nikki?
It took you forever. It was 40 minutes.
40 minutes, but that was me to go through the queue, ride the ride, and then get back out to you.
Okay.
So, I mean, that was 65 minutes standby to get to the front of the line. So, I mean, it was somewhat of a time saving. It was busy though.
Yeah, it's a busy day.
It's a busy day, yeah.
And the ride was very busy. Yeah.
And I'm feeling okay, even though I been sick all week. The ride didn't do me too much harm. Well, let's mosey on over. Get in that mosey mode, Nikki. It's busy, gotta be in mosey mode, right?
Yep, that's for sure.
Well, let's mosey on over to the Transformers and check on that wait time.
Woo, I see the line outside already.
And the wait time for the Transformers, 5 minutes longer than the Mummy. 70-minute standby wait for Transformers today. Woo! And I would also like to note, across the street from the Transformers ride, they're doing a little work on the film vault. They got some scrim up. The store's still open.
Yes.
But they're doing some work on the outside, I guess. typical band action, but so typical, the moment I started filming is when they just like went to drums. No actual music.
No, that's okay though, because honestly, it's one of the best parts about coming to Universal during spring break is that they allow bands to come and do a parade through the park, especially the New York area. It's awesome.
So here's my other little tip in case you're not feeling well, or maybe your kid fell down, scraped their knee or something, need a Band-Aid. Over here by the Fast and the Furious, just to the left, is the first aid station here at Universal Studios. Hope you never need it, but if you do, that's where it is. And speaking of the Fast and the Furious, the standby wait time today is a 25-minute wait for standby, but the single rider wait is only 10 minutes. Ooh, I tell you what, my voice is starting to go. I'm gonna have Nikki start doing most of the talking here. But we're making our way over to Diagon Alley. I'm afraid to go in there.
Oh gosh, I know.
Can you imagine can you imagine how busy it's gonna be? Well, we don't need to imagine. We're gonna actually see it in just a few minutes.
King's Cross Station, it looks like it's a 45-minute wait. That's incredible. It looks like it's 45 minutes from this line just for them to scan your ticket, let alone the time it takes to get all the way through the queue. Wow, that's pretty big. That's a big old line right there.
Well, kiddo, are you ready to head into Diagon Alley today on spring break? Okay.
Take my cleansing breath, let's go.
Escape from Gringotts is a 65-minute wait, and it's quite the line just to get into the lockers as well. So as you can see, the line, the queue, the standby wait for the ride was 65 minutes, but just to get into the lockers, that was a long line. What do you think, Nikki? 15 minutes just to get a locker maybe?
At least. I think you're underestimating. I mean, honestly, it just kept going. Like, the further we kept walking past it, more people kept adding to it.
I have no way to estimate a line for lockers. But I don't, maybe if you say 15 is low, maybe it's low. Crazy. Well, I found a little stoop here on Grimwood Place, Nikki.
Yes, just like my shirt.
And I think what I need to do is I need to take a day cool. I'm starting to feel a little weak. My voice is getting worse, so let me take a day cool with that water we got from the American Express Lounge and try to help me get through the rest of the day. So let's make our way over to Men in Black. But before we do, let me show off my new kicks. I'm all in on this black and yellow branding, aren't I?
Oh yes, you're not gonna miss him in the parks, that's for sure.
Yeah. Standby wait for Men in Black, 45 minutes, and the single rider's 10 minutes. That's not too bad.
No.
Not too bad at all.
Not for the single rider, that is. There's a 45-minute wait for the Simpsons Ride and a 30 for the Twurl and Hurl. Not too bad.
Yeah, I've seen worse.
Yeah, me too.
But oh my goodness, look at the wait for the taco truck. Look at this line. As far as I'm concerned, the wait for that taco truck is a longer wait than for the ride. It's worse to wait for that than the ride.
But it's worth it.
Oh, it is worth it. I love that taco truck. Krusty Burger, not so much. Taco truck, yeah.
Coming up on the ET ride, it looks like we have a 25-minute wait.
So ET was the last ride, right?
Yeah, it really was.
That we covered everything?
Yeah, let's just go back and double check on
Ride Rockit
really fast.
Okay, let's check on that right now.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's something about Bumblebee. That is one well-dressed Autobot. The black and yellow, right? So Ride Rockit just opened up again. To start off with, it's a 25-minute standby, 15-minute single rider, and people are just running through this ride right now.
Yes, they are. Almost got trampled twice.
That's always a good time to get on a ride after it's been down and they reopen it. That's why people are running. So there we go, guys. We're about done. My voice is about done. I think what I'm going to do, since this was kind of a short little video about the wait times, I'm going to go home, I'm going to rest. Hopefully I'll be a little bit better tomorrow. I'll come back, I'll do the Islands of Adventure version.
Yeah.
Give you an idea what the wait times are over there during spring break.
Sounds good.
And with that being said,
don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun.
Thanks for watching Rake's Flix, and now it's time to relax. Okay, hopefully my voice is not too bad to do the viewer shoutouts today. I need to say thank you to those who have bought us a cup of coffee or butter beer recently. First up, we have Iris Espinoza. Thank you, Iris. Next up, a big thank you to Ronnie Cottrell. Thank you so much, Ronnie. And how about a coconut smile to Chris B? It's Chris B's world and we're just living in it. Next up, a big heartfelt thank you to Melissa Smith. Thank you so much. And also a big shout out to Ryan Smith up there in Braintree in the New England area. Thank you so much, Ryan, for watching the videos and supporting the channel.